Reka mbasuhuze cyane bahe ikaze muri uyu mugoroba wa tariki 25 y'ukwezi kwa kane n'umwaka w'2025 tukaba tuje kugira ngo tubagezeho amashusho amaze kujya hanze agaragaza yuko rwose kugeza kano kanya byamaze kuba ya nkuru twabagezago tubabwira tuti hari amasezerano ari buze gusinywa kuri amakuru mashya agaragaza ko Rwanda na Republika Demokarasi ya Congo maze gusinya amasezerano agena amahame ngenderwaho mu gushakira umuti ibibazo by'umutekano muke mu burasirazuba bwa RDC. Hashyizweho umukono amaze gushyirwaho umukono na Minisitiri w'Ububanyi n'Amahanga n'Ubutwererane w'u Rwanda Ambasaderi Olivier Nduhungirehe ndetse na Minisitiri wa RDC akaba ari Thérèse Kayikwamba Wegner. Isinywa n'itangazwa ry'aya masezerano ryabaye kuri uyu wa gatanu nibwo ribaye rihagarariwe n'umunyabanga wa leta ushinzwe ububanyi n'amahanga wa Leta Zunze Ubumwe za Amerika Marco Rubio. Ngayo nguko rero ibi bimaze kugira gute bimaze kumenyekana kano kanya. Ubona yuko nicyo kintu twababwira, hanyuma abantu batandukanye bagize icyo bavuga kugeza kuri ubu ngubu bagize icyo bavuga, barimo uyu Rubio nyine, barimo Olivier Nduhungirehe, barimo na Kayikwamba, bose bavuga yuko bari committed yo kugira ngo amahoro agaruke n'ubundi mu karere muri rusange. Ngayo nguko rero nicyo kintu twababwira kuri aya masezerano. Reka wenda atuze dukurikirane ibyo uko batangaje cyangwa se amwe mu video dufite aka kanya, turaza kugaruka dusesengura iyi nkuru mu zindi nkuru ziri imbere.
All right.
Secretary Rubio is signing as a witness the Declaration of Principles between the government of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the government of the Republic of Rwanda. This declaration commits the parties to mutual recognition of sovereignty and territorial integrity, addressing security concerns, promoting regional economic integration, facilitating the return of displaced persons, supporting MONUSCO, and drafting a peace agreement. These are serious commitments from each side. The Secretary's presence here today as a witness signifies the importance the United States places on resolving this conflict to ensure both countries and their people prosper. We're looking forward to working with both sides to further our existing partnerships and foster win-win outcomes for all.
All right. Yes.
Secretary Rubio is signing as a witness the Declaration of Principles between the government of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the government of the Republic of Rwanda. This declaration commits the parties to mutual recognition of sovereignty and territorial integrity, addressing security concerns, promoting regional economic integration, facilitating the return of displaced persons, supporting MONUSCO, and drafting a peace agreement. These are serious commitments from each side. The Secretary's presence here today as a witness signifies the importance the United States places on resolving this conflict to ensure both countries and their people prosper. We're looking forward to working with both sides to further our existing partnerships and foster win-win outcomes for all.
Of President Paul Kagame and the government of Rwanda, I want to start by thanking President Donald Trump for enabling a real change in the conversation on how to resolve the situation in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, leading to the signing of the Declaration of Principles today. I thank Secretary Marco Rubio and the United States government for hosting us and I commend the positive role played by Senior Advisor Masad Boulos and his team and other officials in the significant progress achieved thus far. Today, we are talking about the real issues, the root causes that must be addressed to achieve a lasting peace in our region. Those include, first and foremost, security, as well as the return of refugees. In addition, and very importantly, we are discussing how to build new regional economic value chains that link our countries, including with American private sector investment. Our goal is a secure region, free of violent ethnic extremism, which is well governed. Working together, our region can be an engine of prosperity for all our peoples and indeed Africa as a whole. The Declaration of Principles opens the door to a definitive peace agreement, giving fresh impetus to ongoing efforts of the Africa-led process under the East African Community and Southern African Development Community, as well as the Doha track, facilitated by the State of Qatar, where we have seen important breakthroughs in recent days. Our common aim is to conclude a comprehensive peace agreement as soon as possible. But there are no shortcuts or quick fixes, and we have to do the hard work to get it done right, once and for all. Rwanda is committed, and we are ready to continue working together with all the partners in of this initiative.
All right. Yes.
Secretary Rubio is signing as a witness the Declaration of Principles between the government of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the government of the Republic of Rwanda. This declaration commits the parties to mutual recognition of sovereignty and territorial integrity, addressing security concerns, promoting regional economic integration, facilitating the return of displaced persons, supporting MONUSCO, and drafting a peace agreement. These are serious commitments from each side. The Secretary's presence here today as a witness signifies the importance the United States places on resolving this conflict to ensure both countries and their people prosper. We're looking forward to working with both sides to further our existing partnerships and foster win-win outcomes for all.
Today marks not an end but a beginning, a necessary step towards peace taken with resolve and purpose. This moment carries particular weight for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. In Goma, in Bukavu, and beyond, the reality of displacement, insecurity, and hardship continues. For us, the urgency of this initiative is not theoretical, it is human. We signed this Declaration of Principles not as a symbolic gesture, but as a political commitment, a reaffirmation of principles enshrined in international law, and most recently echoed in the UN Security Council Resolution 2773, a resolution calling for the immediate, unconditional, and verifiable withdrawal of all foreign troops from sovereign territory of the DRC. We are clear in the Great Lakes region, peace must come first, followed by the rebuilding of trust, and then, only when conditions are right, the careful reopening of a path to meaningful bilateral cooperation. Too many past efforts have failed because sequencing was ignored and accountability postponed. Peace and development cannot rely only on good intentions. They must be built on responsibility, clear commitments, measurable timelines, and consequences for non-compliance. This is the only way to restore credibility, not just among states, but with the people who are waiting for peace to become real. The signature of today's Declaration of Principles heralds renewed hope. It reflects the U.S. resolve to complement and support regional and international efforts. This initiative brings accountability and draws the hard lessons from past efforts that have failed to materialize. So the good news is there is hope for peace. The real news, peace must be earned, and it will require seriousness, transparency, and sincerity. We welcome the leadership of the United States of America, a country that has shown steadfast support, consistent principles and resolve in multilateral forums, especially within the United Nations Security Council. Mr. Secretary, Senator Rubio, I would like to express our deep gratitude. Dr. Boulos, also, your extensive consultations across the region have brought nuance, depth, and humanity to this process. And your presence today underscores that diplomacy must listen, understand the lived experiences of those most affected, and seek durable solutions. The Democratic Republic of the Congo recognizes and values this engagement of the United States. We are also encouraged by US-backed initiatives that promote secure mineral value chains and inclusive economic growth. These efforts reaffirm that peace and prosperity are inseparable. Each step towards stability is a step towards dignity, jobs, and schools. This is the promise of responsible investment and a principled partnership with the DRC, a country not only emerging from conflict, but also at the core of finding solutions to global challenges. To our countrymen and women in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, especially in the East, we know you are watching this moment with concern, with hope, and yes, with doubt. And you are right to do so. You have every reason to expect more than promises. You are entitled to actions that measure up to the suffering you have endured. We draw strength from your resilience, from your commitment to justice, and from our shared, unwavering belief that our sovereignty and our territory are not negotiable. We are a nation that honors its responsibilities, and we understand that history, geography, and yes, maybe even fate has given us the neighbors we have. The borders we inherited, as confirmed by the African Union, are permanent and will never change. But beyond these lines lie histories, families, and communities that bind us together. This shared heritage calls for maturity, restraint, and the wisdom to recognize that peace is not weakness, it is strength. Once again, we stand at crossroads, with peace within reach, and we, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, are determined to move forward, building on the lessons from the past. We stand as a nation dedicated to achieving lasting peace. We welcome the support of a strong partner by our side. And I voice the solemn hope that all parties will seize this opportunity, just as we, the DRC, have chosen to. Thank you.